This is a story called A Child with Nowhere to Go. There's a little boy who is the sole carer of his mum, who has multiple sclerosis and cystic fibrosis and is totally confined to a wheelchair. He never goes to school because his mum needs constant care. Carson doesn't have a dad or any other family to help him, so no one knows about his situation, not even their neighbours. One day Carson goes out to do some shopping whilst his mum takes her afternoon nap. Whilst out shopping he bumps into someone who knows his mum and remembers him from when he was younger. "Hi there, Carson. How's your mum?" "I remember you. Your name's Suzanne. You were friends with my mum when I was little," said Carson. "Yeah, that's right. How is your mum?" answered Suzanne. "Oh, my mum's fine, thank you. She sent me to do a bit of shopping for her," said Carson. "Okay, you take care now, sweetheart," said Suzanne. "Yes, you too," said Carson. However, the lady senses that something's wrong. She asks Carson if he's okay and he tells her that he's fine, but he has to go because his mum said to go straight home. When Carson arrives home, he puts the shopping away and then checks on his mum, who is still sleeping. He knows that his two younger sisters will be home from school soon and he has to put their tea on. When Carson's mum, Christine, woke up, Carson had to help her into her wheelchair and then give her her afternoon nap. A few days later, Carson wakes up and he discovers that his mum's really ill. He calls an ambulance and she's rushed to hospital. Carson tells the hospital staff that his grandparents live with them, but they'd gone to take his sisters, Chelsea and Chloe, to school and then they were going shopping. Of course this wasn't true, but Carson didn't want to go into care, and of course he didn't want the twins to be taken into care either. Christine was kept in hospital overnight, but she went home the next day. Carson continued to take care of her and the twins, who were 6 years old. Carson was just 10 years old, but he had an old head on his shoulders. However, a few weeks after she'd been in hospital, Christine died, aged 30. Carson phoned for an ambulance. Then him and the girls went on hid so they wouldn't be taken away. Carson took the girls to school and then went home. Him and the girls continued to live in their family home because they had nowhere else to go and no one to turn to. All three kids continued to live in the house alone for a few weeks and no one suspected a thing. However, one day the twins turned up at school wearing dirty uniforms and smelling. Their teacher knew that something was wrong because the girls were usually very clean and immaculate. The teacher asked the girls why they'd gone to school dirty, and they said that they had no clean clothes. When the teacher asked them why, they finally told her about their mum dying and their brother Carson had been looking after them. The teacher asked, "Who's Carson?" "Carson's our brother," said Chelsea. "How old is Carson?" asked the teacher. "Carson's 10, said Chloe. "Doesn't Carson come to school?" "No, miss. He had to look after Mummy and us," said Chelsea. "Well, where's your dad?" "We don't have a dad, miss," said Chelsea. "What about other family members?" asked the teacher. "No," said Chelsea. The teacher spoke to the headmaster, who instantly phoned social services. The kids were put in temporary foster care. However, when social services looked into their background, it turned out that their dad wasn't able to look after them because he was too sick. They also discovered that the children had an auntie and uncle and grandparents in Blackpool. Their auntie and uncle were contacted and they agreed to let the kids live with them. Their dad was also living with them because he had terminal cancer and he needed 24-hour care. He died a few weeks after the kids went to live with their auntie and uncle. One day the kids' Auntie Paula and Uncle Steve asked them how they would feel about them adopting them. The kids were and they're very excited, and they told them that they couldn't wait for them to be their mum and dad. The adoption went ahead, and a few months later it was finalised and they all moved to Australia. The kids were very excited and couldn't wait to go. They were very happy living with Paula and Steve. Once the kids were settled in, they started at their new school where they made lots of new friends and did really well. Carson said that when he grew up he wanted to be a care worker. Chelsea wanted to be a primary school teacher and Chloe wanted to be a music teacher. Once they were grown up, Carson did become a care worker. Chelsea became a primary school teacher and Chloe became a music teacher. Each of them went on to get married and have a family of their own. The end. Thank you.